Good afternoon, everyone. So, in today's video, we will be discussing our chapter number 12 of your reader book, that is The Wizard of Oz Part 2. Okay? So, Vidya, in this chapter, The Wizard of Oz, it is Part 2. In Part 1, we have seen that this chapter is about a girl. Main character is Dorothy, a girl who lives in a farmhouse, okay, in Kansas. Kansas is name of the place where Dorothy lives with her uncle, her aunt, and her pet dog. Name of the pet dog was Toto. Okay. So what was in this chapter? Let us do a recap. There was a girl, Dorothy. Okay. She was living in a farmhouse with her uncle and aunt Beta. One day, a cyclone came, okay, and her house, along with the Dorothy and her dog inside it, they were swept away to the land of the Oz. Land of the Oz. This Oz is name of a place in USA. In USA, okay. So, beta, what happens? Dorothy, along with her dog, now she has gone where? In the land of the Oz. Okay, an imaginary land. Okay. So, beta, what happens? Now she is there in that land, and she meets there with her three friends. There is one scarecrow. Okay, she met with three people. Scarecrow, Tin Woodman, and beta the lion. Okay. So in this story, beta, Scarecrow was not having brain. He wanted a brain. Okay. The Tin Woodman wanted a heart, and the lion wanted courage. So in part 1, we have seen that Dorothy with her three friends and her dog, they went to the land of the Oz, where they wanted to meet the wizard of the Oz. Okay, who is wizard? A person who is having, a man who is having magical powers. Okay, a man who is having magical powers is called a wizard. Okay, so she went there to the land of the wizard of the Oz. So there the Oz was telling the story, his story. Okay, so let us read it with the chapter. So they sat down and listened while the Oz told the following tale. What is meaning of tale, beta? Tale means story. Okay. Now, all the four people, Dorothy, Scarecrow, Tin Woodman, Lion, and including Toto, they are sitting next to Oz and they were listening what Oz is telling them about him. Now the Oz is telling about his story, that he was born in Omaha. Omaha is the name of city in USA. Okay, where the Oz grew up. He became a ventriloquist. Ventriloquist is a person, beta, who speaks without moving his or her lips. Okay, have you seen such type of people? They come in whenever we are scrolling on YouTube or Instagram, they are having one dummy or puppet in their hand. Okay, they will not move their lips. They are speaking, but they are not moving their lips. Like now I am speaking in front of you. You can see that clearly my lips are moving. Okay, but ventriloquist is a person who speaks without moving their lips, and they are having a dummy in their hand, and they'll move their hands and fingers like this. so that it seems that the voice is coming from the puppet or the dummy. Okay, these person are called ventriloquist. You might have seen them somewhere on social media. So they are the ventriloquist. So same, the Oz is telling his story that he was a ventriloquist. Okay, and that I have very well trained by a great master. He was well trained by his great master. I can imitate. Imitate means copy. He can copy any kind of bird or beast. Beast means large and huge animal who is very furious, that animal. Okay, so now the Oz is telling his story that he was born in Omaha, and when he grew up, he became a ventriloquist. And he was very well trained by his master. Okay, master means a person who is expert of any skill. He can copy, he can imitate any kind of a bird or a beast. Okay, here he mewed. He has taken out sound of a cat, so like a kitten, that Toto, the dog of Dorothy, pricked up his ears. Pricked up his ears means raised his ears. Now he was showing his skills of that he was taking out sound of a kitten. Okay, he was taking out sound of the kitten, and the Toto was thinking that from where the voice is coming, and looked here everywhere to see where it was. Now the Oz was taking out noise of a kitten, so Toto was searching everywhere from where this kitten sound is coming. Continued the Oz. I was tired of it and I became a balloonist. Now, firstly, he was a ventriloquist, okay, but he was bored. He was tired of his job, and then he became a balloonist. So now, guess what is a balloonist? A person who goes in a circus and who flies in a hot air balloon like this, and they do air shows. It is called a balloonist. Okay, so beta, later on he became a balloonist. What is that? Asked Dorothy. Now Dorothy is asking that what is a balloonist? Okay, a man who flies in the air is balloonist. So he is telling his story that he was a balloonist after him, and what happened one day, he was doing his show in his circus, and that balloon beta, it came very far away from that circus, and now he was lost in the sky. When the balloon landed gradually on a land, then he realized that he reached the land of the Oz. He came in the land of the Oz. And as he was coming down from the balloon, from the clouds, the people of the land of the Oz, they thought that he is the great wizard. Okay, the people who were living in the land of the Oz, they thought that he is coming from somewhere from the clouds, that he is a wizard, a person who is having magical powers, and they accepted him as their king. Okay, so after that beta, he was also very happy to see that they are thinking that he is the king of the land now. So what he suggested to make a palace for him. Palace, house of a king, home of a king or a queen is called palace. So he said that you people are very good and make a palace for me. He will name the city as Emerald City. He named that city as Emerald City. Okay, emerald is a beautiful gemstone of green in color. Okay, so his city was looking green because of lots of trees were there, lots of bushes were there. So he named the city Emerald City. And beta, he gave green spectacles to everyone who lives in the land of the Oz in the Emerald City, so that whatever they will see, it is green in color to make the name fit better. Okay. So now what happened? But everything here is green. Now Dorothy is asking that everything in your city, it is green. But isn't everything here green? Asked Dorothy. No more than in any another city. No more than in any another city means that it is almost similar like other cities, nothing special in it. But when you wear green spectacles, everything you see looks green to you. He's saying that no, there is no thing that this city is looking something green. It is normal. Plants are also normal. But when you wear green spectacles, it will look that everything around you is green in color, whether it is green or it is not. Clear? One of my greatest fears were the witches. Now, what was the greatest fear of the Oz? They were the witches. Women who were having magical powers are called witch. Okay, and masculine of it will be wizard. Yeah? For while I had no magical powers at all, he was not having any kind of magical power. He was a balloonist. But they thought, the people of the Emerald City thought that he is a wizard. His greatest fear was witches. I soon found out that the witches were really able to do wonderful things. The witches were really able to do wonderful things. Why? Because they are having magical power. There were 4 of them in this country. In this country, there were 4 witches. Witch of North, South, East and West. 4 witches were there beta in their country. North and South, these 2 witches were very good. They didn't cause any harm to the Oz. But beta, the witches of East and West, they were very wicked. Wicked means evil. They were extremely bad. Okay, they were very harmful. So he is telling his story that his biggest fear was witches, and there were 4 in this country, and they ruled the people who lived in the north and south, east and the west. Fortunately means by good luck. By good luck, the witches of north and south were good. The witches of north and south were good by the good luck. And I knew they would do me no harm. They will cause me no harm. But the witches of the east and west were terribly wicked. Terribly wicked means extremely evil, very harmful, very dangerous. And had they not thought I was more powerful than themselves, they were thinking that he is more powerful than us, they would surely have destroyed me. Destroyed means they would have killed me. Okay. So the Oz was seemed to be very powerful. That is why they have not killed him. I am happy that you have destroyed both the witches. Now the Oz is saying to Dorothy that I am very happy that you killed both the witches of East and West. I am very happy now. Which of the following has a similar meaning as wicked? Means synonym of wicked, it will be evil. Okay. Now beta, moving on to our next paragraph. I think you are a very bad man. Now Dorothy is saying, I think you are a very bad man, said Dorothy. Oh no, my dear, I am really a very good man. Now Dorothy is saying that you are very bad. It means you are very bad. You are telling truth now to us. Oh no, my dear, I am really a very good man. Now the O's is saying that no, I am a good man. But I am a very bad wizard. I am a good man, but I am very bad wizard. I am not a wizard. I must admit it. Okay? Can't you give me brains? Asks the scarecrow. Now this scarecrow is asking that my head is empty. In our head, brain is there, na, in our skull. So the scarecrow is saying that my head is empty. Okay? So can't you give me brains? You don't need them. The Oz is saying that you don't need a brain. You are learning something every day. That you are learning something new every day. You don't need a brain. A baby has brains, but it doesn't know how much. Like when we are born, we are having brain. We don't need to ask God that, oh God, please give me brain. No, we are having brain in us already. Experience is the only thing that brings knowledge. Experience means the knowledge which you get by doing or seeing something. That is your experience. Okay, so he is saying that you don't need brain. Experience is the only thing that will bring knowledge, and the longer you are on the earth, the more experience you are sure to get. The Oz is saying that there is no need of brain, you are already having it. Okay, as soon as you will gain more and more experiences, your brain will automatically sharpen. That may all be true. That fine, whatever you are saying, said the scarecrow, but I shall be very unhappy unless you give me brains. Now the scarecrow is saying that no, you promised me to give brains and I will be really unhappy unless and until you will give me brains. I will not listen anything. It is fine what you are saying, but I will be unhappy unless you will give me the brains. Okay? Now, beta, the false wizard looked at him carefully. The false wizard looked at him carefully. Well, he said with a sigh. Sigh means deep breath. Long and deep breath is called sigh. He's saying, that is a sigh. Okay. Well, he said with a sigh, come to me tomorrow morning. I will stuff. Stuff means to put something inside him. I will stuff your head with the brain. The Oz is saying that, okay, fine, if you are saying like this only, then come tomorrow morning. Okay, I will fill brain inside your head. I cannot tell you how to use them. However, you must find that out for yourself. He's saying that I will stuff your head with the brain. Okay, but I'll not tell you how to use that brain. That you have to find out on your own. Now, oh, thank you, cried the scarecrow. Now the scarecrow is saying that, oh, thank you so much. I'll find a way to use them. Never fear. He's saying that no problem. Just give me the brain. I'll try to find out it myself. Now, but how about my courage? Asked the lion anxiously. Anxiously means worriedly or nervously. Now the lion is asking worriedly, in tension, that how? What about my courage? You have plenty of courage, I'm sure, answered the Oz. Now the Oz is saying that you are having enough courage in yourself. All you need is confidence in yourself. Okay, that all you need is confidence. Courage is already present inside your body. There is no living thing that is not afraid when it faces danger. There is no living being on this earth who is not afraid. Everyone is afraid of something, is scared of something. Okay, no one is there who is perfect, who is brave. Clear? Everyone is having fear of something. Okay, true courage is facing danger when you are afraid, and that kind of courage you have in plenty. Now the Oz is saying that true courage, true bravery is in facing the danger. That danger will be there for sure, and you will fear from it, you will get scared from it, but you have to face that situation, you have to face that danger And that kind of courage, that kind of bravery you are having in plenty, you are having it in a lot of amount. Okay. Perhaps means maybe. I have. Now the line is saying that maybe whatever you are saying is fine, it is correct. But I am scared just the same. But still I am scared, said the lion. I shall really be very unhappy unless you give me the sort of courage that makes one forget he is afraid. Now the line is saying that maybe whatever you are saying it is correct, but I want that kind of courage, sort of courage. Sort of means kind of, type of. I want that kind of courage that makes someone forget that he is afraid. That kind of courage I need. That whenever any danger will come, I'll forget that I have fear of this. For example, any lizard is there in front of me and I'm scared of lizards. But whenever that lizard will come in front of me, I'll forget that I have fear from it. I want that kind of courage. And I will be unhappy if you will not give it to me. Very well, I will give you that sort of courage tomorrow, replied the O's. The O's replied that, okay, fine, very well. I'll give you that kind of courage, that type of courage I'll give you. How about my heart? Asked the Tin Woodman. Now the Tin Woodman is asking that it is fine that you are fulfilling your promise, but what about that promise which you made to me? How about my heart? What about my heart? Now the O's is saying, why as for that? Answered the O's that why do you need even a heart? I think you are wrong to want a heart. That what will you do of a heart? It makes most people unhappy. If you only knew it, you are in luck not to have a heart. Now the O's is saying that people who are having heart, they feel a lot of emotions, okay, and they become emotional and they can take wrong decisions. So it is better to not have a heart. You are lucky that you are not having any heart. Okay, why do you even need it? There is no need. Now beta, that must be a matter of opinion. Opinion is our thinking about anything, okay, on any topic. That must be a matter of opinion, said the Tin Woodman. For my part, I'll bear all the unhappiness without a murmur. Without a murmur means without any complaint. If you will give me a heart, I will not complain about it. That, oh, I was better without the heart. I'll not do like this. I'll not complain. Please give it to me. Very well, answered the O's meekly. Meekly means politely, in a soft voice. The O's is saying, okay, very well. Come to me tomorrow and you shall have a heart. That come to me tomorrow and I'll give you heart also. I have played wizard for so many years that I might as well continue the part a little longer. Now he's saying that I have been acting like a wizard from so many years and I'll continue it for some more days if you want me so. Now, said Dorothy, how am I to get back to Kansas? Now Dorothy is saying that finally, think about me also. How will I get back to my home? We shall have to think about that, replied the little man. That little old man, the O's, replied that yes, we'll also think about that. There is only one thing I ask in return for my help. Now the O's is saying that I need one thing in return from you. And what's that? You must keep my secret and tell no one I am a humbug. Humbug is a person who befools another person. Yeah? Who makes you fool is called a humbug. Now the O's is saying that I'll fulfill all my promises, but you have to do me a favor. Okay, what is that favor? That keep my secret. That I am not a wizard, I am a humbug. Please don't tell this thing to anyone that I am befooling them all. Okay, they agreed. They said that okay, fine, we'll keep your secret. We are going to tell nobody that you are not a wizard. They agreed to say nothing of what they had learned, and they went back to their rooms in high spirits. High spirits means very cheerfully, very happily they went back in their rooms. They promised the O's that they will not share this secret with anyone, and they went back to their rooms in very happiness. Even Dorothy had hope. She had a hope, beta, that the great and terrible humbug, she called the O's great and terrible humbug, okay, would find a way to send her back to Kansas. Now she is in a hope that she has to, that the O's will tell some way to go back to Kansas. And if he did, she will willing to forgive him everything. Now Dorothy is thinking in her mind that the O's will provide a solution of my problem and I will forgive him. Okay. The wizard gives the scarecrow brains, the lion courage, and Tin Woodman a heart. Now, beta, as I told you that he was what? He was a balloonist. Okay. So in circus, beta, what he did, he have taken out a heart-shaped dummy from his magical box, and he gave this heart to the Tin Woodman. Now the Tin Woodman was happy after getting the heart. He took out a dummy brain from his box and he gave it to the scarecrow. He gave the brain to the scarecrow. Scarecrow was also happy. He took out one bottle. In that one bottle, water was filled in it. Okay. He gave this solution to the lion. And he said that when you will drink it, after this, you will become more courageous. You will become more brave. This is a medicine. Okay. So he gave all these things to them. The wizard gives Scarecrow brains, lion courage, and Tin Woodman a heart. As for Dorothy, he plans to take her to Kansas in the balloon. Okay. Dorothy finds Toto chasing a kitten. Now, beta, Dorothy and the wizard, they were in the balloon. Okay. But Toto was running after a kitten. Toto went down. So Dorothy also went down to catch Toto. Before she could return back to the balloon, the rope of the balloon breaks and the wizard floats away alone. Okay. Her three friends try to help her reach Kansas. Now Dorothy was wearing silver shoes, beta. Dorothy was wearing silver shoes. Those silver shoes were magical. They were having magic in it. If she will tap her shoes 3 times, then she will reach wherever she wants. This was the magical power in her shoes. She, however, uses her silver shoes to return home. Okay? The Tin Woodman stays in the Wicked Witch's land. In the land of the Wicked Witch, who stays? The Tin Woodman, and he became the king of that land. The Scarecrow stays in Emerald City and he became the ruler, the king of the Emerald City. And the lion goes back to the forest from where he came and he became the king of the forest. At home, Dorothy finds that her silver shoes are lost in flight, never to be found again. Now she was happily returned at her home after it. Clear? Now quickly let us discuss the exercise part. See beta. First, in oral questions, who is a ventriloquist? As I told you earlier, ventriloquist is a person who speaks without moving his lips so that it seems the sound is coming from somewhere else. Multiple choice questions, reading skills. Pick the correct answer in each. Why did the O's call the city the Emerald City? Option A, it was made of emeralds. Option B, it was green and beautiful. Option C, green was the people's favorite color. Option D, he liked the name. Why he called the city as Emerald City? Because it was green and it was beautiful. That is why he called it Emerald City. Second beta, choose the correct answer from those in the box for each question given below. Here your options are given. You have to choose your answer from there. Okay? Write the number of the answer against the each question. Scarecrow did not need brains. Why Scarecrow did not need the brain? Because he was learning something every day. Experience was the only thing that would bring knowledge. So which one option is correct? Fifth one. So write 5 in this box. Okay. Scarecrow did not need the brains because he was learning something new every day and experience was the only thing that would bring knowledge. Second beta, Lion had plenty of courage. He had enough courage. All he needed was confidence in himself. 1. Tin Woodman was wrong to want a heart. Why? Because having heart makes people unhappy. Okay. Option 4 is the correct one. Here, question answers, we will discuss it later on. Moving on to the next page. This you have to fill from your book, beta. The witches were really able to do, what will come here? What are they able to do? They are able to do wonderful things. Okay. There were how many witches? There were 4 of them. They ruled the people who lived in the north, south, east and west. Okay. Fortunately, by good luck, the witches of the which one were good? North and south were good. Okay. They would do no harm. The witches of east and witches of west were terribly wicked. They were extremely evil witches. Okay. And the witch of west was killed by, who killed her? Dorothy. And how? That witch was having fear from water. She was afraid of water and Dorothy melted her with water. She threw water upon her and she died. Who wants what? Match it. Who wanted a heart? Tin Woodman wanted a heart. Who wanted a brain? Scarecrow wanted a brain. And who wanted courage? Bravery. Lion wanted courage and bravery. Now, the next page. See, in the listening skills, Neeta visited 4 cities: Delhi, Kolkata, Jaipur and Mumbai. Listen carefully to the description of the places she visited there. Now identify the places with the help of the pictures of famous monuments situated there and write the names of the cities. You have to read a text, a paragraph written on a page. Okay, let me take it out. This one, beta. Neeta has visited many places. Okay, she visited Delhi. There she liked the India Gate. What was the famous monument of Delhi? India Gate. In Jaipur, she was thrilled to see Hawa Mahal. In Kolkata, she visited Victoria Memorial Hall. She was moved by its beauty. In Mumbai, when she reached the gateway of India, she met her friend Renu, who had also come to visit Mumbai. Both the friends took photographs and spent a very good time. together. So now you have to fill all the places there. So what is this place in the city Jaipur? This is Hawa Mahal. Hawa Mahal, a famous monument in Jaipur. Okay, this is Gateway of India. And where it is situated? Gateway of India is situated in Mumbai. Just you have to write the names of monuments, not the cities. Okay, this is India Gate in Delhi, and this is Victoria Memorial Hall in Kolkata. Clear? Okay, so we are done with this exercise as well. Now beta, you have to repeat after the expert. This is sound of G, G. Okay, sing, G. Lung, during, tongue, bangle, single, among, longing, gong, strong, nothing, hunger. This is sound of letter G. It is pronounced as G, sound of G. Okay. Now let us move to the next grammar section exercise. In this chapter, we will study about present perfect continuous tense, and we will see the use of for and since preposition. Read the sentences. I have been singing since 2002. Okay, I have been singing since 2002. We have not been talking for a long time. If you will see these two sentences, beta, both the sentences have a connection with the present tense. Okay, they talk about an action that started in the past and that action is still continuing. Okay, any action, if it has started in past and it is continuing till now, then it is represented by the present perfect continuous tense. Clear? The present perfect continuous tense is used to talk about an action that has begun in the past. That action has started in the past and is continuing now. This tense is mostly used with for and since. Time prepositions are used. Prepositions of time, for and since are used in it. Okay. For example, I have been studying for 2 hours. For 2 hours, I have been studying. Means I have started studying before 2 hours and still I am continuing it. We have been studying since 5 o'clock. From 5 o'clock, since 8, we are studying only. 5 o'clock we started and till now we are continuing it. Here, we are still studying now. Now also we are studying. Here. Now you have to match correctly and make a sentence. He has been playing football for a long time. He has been playing football for a long time. Tara has not visited us for 6 months. For 6 months she has not visited us. Ben has been living in London since he left his school. From when he have left his school, since he has been living in London. Reena has not been feeling well since Monday. Since Monday, she is not feeling well. It means that now also she is not feeling well. Yeah? So, he has been playing football for a long time. You'll match it like this. Tara has not visited us for 6 months. Ben has been living in London since he left the school. Reena has not been feeling well since Monday. Like that you have to match it. Okay, you can put numbering like this 4, 2, 1, 3 and match it. Clear? Next, beta. In next, you have to fill in the blanks with the correct forms of the verbs to form the sentences in the present perfect continuous tense. Okay, some options are given in the bracket. You have to fill them correctly. See the first one, Jane dash living in Italy since May. Okay, so what option should come here for present perfect continuous? Present perfect continuous. If you will see this tense, beta, in this, two tenses are combined. Whenever we talk about tense, we have 4 types of each 3. Okay, simple present, present continuous, then we have present perfect and present perfect continuous. Okay, so if you will see this tense, beta, present perfect continuous is mixture of present perfect and present continuous tense. What will be the structure? Has or have, helping verbs will be there, plus beta be, plus if it is a continuous tense, wherever you see continuous tense, one thing will be common, verb first form plus ing. So what will be the structure of this tense? Has or have plus be plus verb first form plus ing. Okay? So beta, now we will fill the exercise. Jane dash living in Italy since May. Jane has been living. Has been. In subject verb agreement chapter, I have told you that if the subject is singular, then which verb will come it with singular verb. Okay, so Jane has been living in Italy since May. Second beta, has it dash raining all night? Has it been? 3 things we have to take care. Has or have plus been should come plus verb first form and ing. In this sentence, we are making question. So helping verb we have put forward. Has is there. Raining. Verb first form plus ing is there. What is missing? Only been is missing. That is why only been we will take. Has it been raining all night? Yeah. Third sentence, beta. What have you dash doing? See again. Have is there. Okay. Doing. Verb first form plus ing is there. What else is missing? Only being. What have you been doing? What should come here? If specific time is there, then we have to use since. Okay, specific day, date or time is given, we will use since. Okay, what have you been doing since 3 o'clock? Fourth sentence, beta. We dash here. We have been waiting. We is plural. So with plural subject, plural verb will come. We has been waiting will not come. Has is singular verb. What will come? We have been waiting. We have been waiting here dash over 2 hours. Now these 2 hours can be between 10 to 12 a.m. or p.m. Okay, between 1 o'clock to 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. Okay, so the time is not fixed. We only know a duration. We only know a period of time. So for it we will use for. Okay, see beta, when we have to use for and when we have to use since. I told you na the structure of present perfect continuous tense. Has or have. If singular noun or pronoun is there, has. Okay, with I and with plural nouns or pronouns, have will come. Okay, singular noun is there, singular pronoun is there, one person we are talking about, has will come, plural and I, have will come, plus being, okay, plus verb first form plus ing. Along with it, time will also come, okay, because we are showing an action which has started but it is still continuing. So time will also come. For time, we will use for or since. These are prepositions of time. They are prepositions of time. Since and for. Now, when to use for? When to use since. Whenever we are asking from when anything started, specific time, date it is given, then we will use since. Like if morning is there, Monday is there, any year is there, okay, any month is there, we will use since. Since morning, since evening, since Monday, since 2002, since January, since May. Means specific thing we know. Clear? For we use for the period or duration of the time. Time duration is given. How long something is happening. Clear? Like for 2 hours, for 5 hours, for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes, for many years. No specific year is given, we will use for. If specifically it is given that 2002, specific name of the year is given, then we will use since. Clear? So, I hope it is clear now. Okay? So, we have been waiting for over 2 hours. Now, next exercise, beta C part. Read these sentences. Sheila has been playing football since she was 5 years old. When she was 5 years old, from then she started playing football. Means she is playing still. He has been driving it for the past 15 years. He has been driving it for past 15 years. From last 15 years, he is driving. Yeah. Then third sentence, beta. It has been open since 6 o'clock in the morning. Means it is open from 6 o'clock in the morning. Fourth, they have not been talking to each other since last year. From last year, they are not talking to each other. Means still they are not talking to each other. Now, choose the correct sentence for each incident. For each incident, you have to choose a correct sentence and write the number in the box given below for each incident. For each incident box is given, you have to fill the number according to it. So beta, see here. Sheila is the best player in our football team. She started playing football when she was 5 years old. Okay. Today she is 12. This was incident number 1. Okay. Second incident was my father is having a car and he bought it 15 years back and still he is driving it. Third event, it has been open since 6 o'clock. The shop opened at 6 o'clock in the morning and it is still open. This was event number 3. Fourth, they have not been talking to each other since last year. Means the lion is very angry with the mouse. You can see here one lion is there and the mouse is there. They both are angry with each other. Okay. The mouse tricked him last year. Last year the mouse tricked the lion. He made a fool. The lion and the mouse are not talking to each other. This was incident number 4. It was a very simple exercise. Okay. Now, learn new words. What you have to do in this exercise, there are some phrasal verbs. You have to match them with their correct meanings. Okay. See beta. You can write here numbers like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Or you can take a pencil or scale and just match it. Okay. Get over. Get over means recover. Okay. Call off means to cancel something. Hold on means to continue. Yeah. What is meaning of get over? Get over means recover from something. Put off means, what is the meaning of put off? Means to postpone. Okay. Call off means to cancel something. Okay. Carry on means to continue something. Hold on means to wait. And beta, last one, come across means to find out. Okay. What is meaning of get over? Recover. Put off, postpone. Call off, cancel. Come across, find. Carry on, continue. Hold on, wait. Okay. Next, the last part. Here beta, you have to underline the word that is used as a noun and once as a verb. There are such words beta which can be used as a noun also and as a verb also. Use the red color to underline the noun and the blue color to underline the verb. With red color we have to underline the noun and with the blue color we have to underline the verb. Okay. So beta, I will design a silver cup with a cool design engraved into the silver. I will design. This design is coming with an helping verb. So it will change according to the verb also. So this is a verb and this is a noun. Noun we have to underline with the red and with blue we will underline the verb. So this design is verb. Okay. It will change according to the subject. And beta, this design is used as noun here. Okay. Second sentence, this puzzle may puzzle you. This puzzle means I am talking about any noun, that this puzzle, this thing, this puzzle, this is noun, may puzzle you. Here this puzzle means confuse you, means it is a verb. Okay. Third, this permit permits you to do your fishing in any one of the lakes. So this permit, this document, it is a noun and permits, it is verb. Okay. Next sentence, the dance would be more enjoyable if everyone would dance. So the dance, this is noun, the act of shaking your hands and body according to the beat, according to the music. This dance, it is used as noun. Would be more enjoyable if everyone would dance. Here this dance is the verb. Okay. Next, her singing is truly melodious, but she will be singing again. Here also, her singing. This is noun. This singing is noun. Just you have to underline singing and dance here, not this and the. Okay. This is noun, and here this singing is verb. Okay. In next beta, you have to use RE or ER to complete these words. Center. Both the spellings are correct. CENTER is also correct and CENTRE is also correct. Where? WHERE. Mare. MARE. Horse, mare. Okay. Area. AREA. Great. GREAT. Letter. RLETTER. Rubber. RUBBER. Here, mother. MOTHER. Yeah. Read the sentences given below. The words in red have more than one meaning. Consult a dictionary and select the meaning which one is appropriate. You have to write meanings of the word which are in the red letters. He went to the fair yesterday. Fair is a place where entertainment is done. Okay. Ravi drew a beautiful portrait. Here meaning of drew is sketched. He was standing so close to me, means he was standing so near to me. Leave everything in the box, don't take it out. Leave means remain or let it be. Okay, so students, this was in the chapter. See you in the next class.